wonder what old Newman's up to now.
Sending us out here to set up a Santa Claus? I don't even think the real thing would show up in this neighborhood.
Yeah, and what's he think we could do for these people anyway?
I'm packed out myself, and I haven't finished my own Christmas shopping.
Louder.
Well, we could just take a picture with Santa for a couple of bucks, you know, fundraiser idea.
Looking at this neighborhood, only pictures taken here are mugshots.
I sure don't see how we can help anything. Most of these people look like they're homeless.
Maybe they'll ask Santa for a house.
Or an AK-47 to protect themselves. I heard there was a shootout in this very neighborhood a couple nights ago.
Hey look, here comes Newman now. Maybe he can explain himself.
Hey guys, I see you found the
We
place.
were hoping we were wrong. What are we going to do for this neighborhood?
We're gonna be their Santas.
I think it takes more than a few broke Santas to do anything for these people.
Don't they have those bell people to help them?
You mean the Salvation Army?
Yeah.
What about the barrels of food the grocery stores are collecting?
Yeah, that all helps, but do you see any Santas around?
No, all of Santa's bulletproof suits went to Iraq.
Hey, I don't think anyone would take a shot at Santa.
What about Santa Claus in postures? You look more like a Santa Claus than the real thing.
For one thing, you don't hang around the planet 300 years and not grow some nose hair.
Look, let's get started. You guys can be Santa's
This
helpers.
is getting kind of creepy if you ask me.
Hey, can we help you?
I don't need a Santa Claus.
But we'd like to help. It looks like you're looking for something.
If you must know, my brother was shot here a couple nights ago in this red corner. I just wanted to see the place.
I'm sorry, how bad was he hurt?
What difference does it make to you?
Because we'd like to help.
Help? How can you help?
Like, does he have anyone to visit him?
Just me. I moved out here a couple weeks ago. I don't really have any family out here.
We'd be glad to visit him. We could also have our church pray for him.
I'd really like that, but I've never heard of praying Santas before.
Neither have we, actually.
Write down his name and we'll go visit him.
Thanks. It really feels better to know that somebody actually cares about him.
Yeah.
That was cool. I think we really helped her.
Oh yeah. What happens if someone asks for an iPod or something? Are we going to promise them something we can give them?
Of course not. Remember when Peter said to the blind man, "Silver and gold I have not"?
Yeah, but we can't heal them either.
Well, hey, kid, where are you going?
What's to you?
Well, we thought maybe we could help.
Hey, last thing I need is a bunch of Santas. I bet you're with the narcs hiding out in Santa suits.
No, we're just poor old Santas.
Count for no silver or gold.
You already got robbed?
No, but I think you might be.
Me? I got nothing either.
Well, I know if you're hanging around here and you think we're a bunch of narcs, you're probably waiting to score a hit.
So you are with the police?
No, but I can tell you that drugs will destroy your life and rob you of your future.
What life? I got nothing else going.
But you could have. How about coming to youth group with us on Wednesday night?
We really have some great times and do some wild, fun stuff.
I guess it's better than hanging out alone all the time. Here's my cell, and I don't have to do anything to do with the Santa stuff. I better not.
No, this is a one-shot deal. We'll probably do next year.
Wow, that was really cool. I put her here at the right time, so.
Yeah. Hey, here's someone else. Can we help you?
No, no one can help.
But we'd really like to.
I'm too old for Santa. Besides, he never kept any of his promises when I used to talk to him. It's sort of like my boyfriend, if you ask me.
Did you guys break up?
Yeah, he's just a big jerk like everybody else in my life. Can't trust anybody.
I know someone you can trust.
Just tell me you're not going to say Santa. You promised me a bike when I was 8, but I got a pair of pajamas and a Barbie watch with a dead battery.
No, I wasn't going to say Santa. I was going to tell you about someone who'll always be there for you. Be there when you need him. Your best friend, Jesus.
Are you trying to sell something?
No, I'm not trying to sell something. I want to tell you about something that's free.
This must be a gimmick.
No, that's no gimmick. How about you come to church with us at New Beginnings at Napoma on Sunday?
Okay, I don't have anything else better to do anyway.
All right, see you there.
This is weird. Everybody we meet doesn't need stuff. They mostly need hope. Maybe we can be a Santa to somebody after all.
And we don't even need Rudolph to pull us around for that.
That's right, guys. And that's what we're trying to portray here tonight. Christmas is a lot more than getting gifts that'll be out of style next year. It's about sharing the hope that we have because of Christ who came at Christmas. Let's all be someone's Santa this year. Yeah.
Mexico. We did lots of work at a daycare and hopefully get ready to open up. And had a really good time.
Hi, I'm Becca. I'm in 6th grade, and first I have to say that it was very cold in Mexico, and I'm very grateful for what I have because there a lot of places are like really poor, and all the houses are made of wood, and the steps are like made of tires. And we worked at a daycare, and we really helped out there, working almost all day each day. But next year, maybe when we come back, we'll see all the kids there, and they're going to be really, really happy because there's a really cool playground there for them. And it was just a really fun time.
I'm Courtney, and I'm in 7th grade, and it was really cold.
Hi, Pumpkin.
But it was my first time going, and I am really grateful for everything that I have.
Hi, I'm Alicia, and I know I probably don't look it, but I'm actually in college, and I'm yeah. I don't know. We had a really good time, and it was really cold, which I, for some reason, wasn't expecting. I probably associated Mexico with warm for some reason, and wasn't expecting the cold. But I don't know. We did a lot of work helping, doing construction work on the daycare that we went down to help. They're going to try to open in January. And one thing that was kind of cool for me was when we went in April, we were at an orphanage and we got to play with a lot of the kids a lot. And I met this one little kid named Lolo. He was like 3 years old or something. But when I went back this year, there was like a bulletin board up with pictures of a few kids, and it said that they need sponsors, and his picture was up there, and I saw it and I was all excited. I'm like, that's the kid I met last year, and so I decided to sponsor him, and so I'm excited about that. And
My name's Micah, and I just graduated actually, which was kind of fun. And we went down to Mexico with the long car drive, and we pretty much just blessed Heidi and Daniel, the missionaries that are starting up the daycare there, and we did work around the house that they needed done, like knocking down a wall for their kitchen and sanding tiles and putting in tiles, all that kind of stuff. And we just kind of helped out so they could get that going by January. And well, we're just glad to be a part of the ministry there.
My name's Robert, and I'm a freshman at Poma High. Will Newman's mom stand up? Will you stand up? Well, she was the one that provided all of our dinners for us, and I just wanted to give thanks to her. And I had a great time at Mexico. And I thought it was going to be warm too. It was cold.
Yeah, so Mexico was good, as you can tell so far. But one of the things that working with this daycare, I guess a better concept, I think, to think of it, it's almost like just a daytime orphanage. About 20% of the kids that are in the orphanages in Mexico or come from poor families where they can't provide or take care of their kids. So they put him in the orphanage, and the orphanage starts providing for him. So this couple, who the husband Daniel was an orphan, his wife is American, they came up with this idea that, in prayer, that it'd be a great idea to start a free daycare for those children who, parents are trying to work but they can't, that kind of situation. So they're not pitting the children into orphanages anymore. So they've opened up this place, and so that's what we got to work on and, do some construction type stuff. And it was great. Lay some tile, me, Newman, and some other people, and so.
Thinking about me?
Yeah, I didn't like what it did to my hand when it went to the grout, but hey, it was fun. It was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, Mexico was sweet. I did feel like Moose. We were laying tile a lot, and some of the things we did. We helped out the daycare. We stayed at the orphanage. So that's why you're probably getting both things, orphanage, daycare. And like Jeff said, the daycare was founded and put in action because so kids don't get put into the orphanage unnecessarily. So that was a cool thing. We also went to Tijuana Dump one day and served breakfast at 7 a.m. and Squeakers was the only person with like a huge smile on her face serving a pot of beans. She's like, I'm like, it's 7, no one else is smiling. And yeah, so Squeaks was good. It was also Courtney's birthday down there. I mean, who would give up their birthday to go down on Mexico? So that was really neat. And oh, we also, the daycare lady had said, well, we had asked if we could bring gifts down, and she knew, I said, bring down gifts down for the orphanage, and she's like, well, the orphans get a lot of gifts from organizations and churches and stuff, but the community that they live in, those kids don't get much. So, so she knew some families like around there that live around the orphanage and around the daycare, and so she sent us that list, and so every kid here bought a gift for a kid down there, and so that was cool. Heidi took us around to each house, and we got to give them gifts and pray for them. Yeah, it was just a cool experience. Yeah, oh, this is the dump. Jeremy said it kind of looks like our trailer park. But, yeah, so here's the gifts part. And Jay took all of these fabulous photos. He's an amazing photographer.
Hi, it was first time experiencing this and it was great. It just made me feel good that it was hard work, but it made me feel good to know that our work is going to help a lot of other kids, other people. And everyone was complaining about the coldness, so I started the campfire.
Thank God for a normal bathroom and a good shower. There's great praise for each one of these people. I personally want to thank Newman for securely getting us there and back. Awesome driver with a trailer, with all of us inside there. Oh, thank you, Newman. Thank you. And thank you, Newman's mom. I love you and I love your cookies. That is an awesome person. It's amazing the way people live down there. Trash Day is my favorite day. Now I know why. Mexico is a different world. It's a different thing. People's life is not valued like it is here. But the true love within the people, they try to help each other as best they can. It's just they don't have the structure, and it's very sad. But it was real cool. It was cool. But it was good, and each one of these guys know to look out for each other and to love each other. Eye contact's always a good thing. And I'm really impressed with this group. Each one of these kids have a big heart. I've never seen kids work so hard and enjoy it. You know, I'm amazed in but they also saw that when kids that are really hungry, they don't say, I don't like my beans touching my tortilla. They say, more, you know, and somebody that has dirt crudded in their hands and on their face and asking for more, you'll just about kill yourself to give it to them, you know, so. Thanks, Newman, again. You're awesome. Thank you, God, for waking us up.
I just want to say thanks for the church for giving me a scholarship to go to Mexico. I had a great time.
You know, you've heard me say this before, and our desire is, yeah, someday to be able to get our own building, you know. But it's got to be ministry to people first, and in the whole thing, yeah, if we can get our own building with that, then great. But when I stand before God at Judgment Day, it's not going to be, so Mark, did you build a big sanctuary so all these people can? No, it's going to be, you know, did you give Bibles to people? Were you able to send kids to camp? And you know what I'm saying? And so people's our priority, and there's other things that are priorities too, but it's all about people. And So I'm looking forward, since Newman's mom will be around for a few days, you can bring dinner tonight about 6, tomorrow night about 5. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and stand. We're going to close in prayer. Worship team, why don't you come up and lead us in one more song.